Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Trzynski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! Sunday afternoon here in the alley. The 12th man is you at downtown Brewcombe Rally. Prognostication, hilarious jokes. So grab your beer, we're so glad you're here. We're live in the alley, folks.
Today's show is brought to you by Sprite. Because we are Sprite in the alley. Wait, try that again.
We
Live.
are Sprite.
The alley. Both of them?
Yep.
Live and Sprite. This Sprite is delicious. Have you guys had it? Come on down.
Come on down. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Does he have Mountain Dew?
Yep.
Okay. They look like Baja Blast.
Yeah.
That's like. Was it Baja?
Because it was.
See?
Not bad.
Ah. Hi.
Not. Hello.
Would you like to talk about Sunday's game?
Not really.
Me neither. But we have to, because this is what they pay us. This is what Sprite pays me to do.
Tough game. We were horrible.
Josh, when I think of the numbers 9 and 30, I think of a time I would like to sleep into on a Sunday morning.
But you slept way past that today.
But now when I think of 9 and 30, I unfortunately have to think of Josh Allen's stat line from last Sunday. Because he went 9 for 30, and it was not good. The Bills desperately need people to step up at wide receiver. It ain't working. It ain't working.
At quarterback, too. He played like crap.
Nobody was open.
They were open. He missed them.
Ah, maybe. That might be a half-truth.
Yeah. You know.
Both can be
one
true.
One catch wins us the game.
Yes, but we didn't make the play. The defense buttoned up. They look better. There goes the iPad's dead now. Better know what I'm looking at.
Yep.
Anyway, it could have been better.
It could have been worse. We only lost by 3. We should have lost by a lot more. As bad as we played, we lost by 3.
Okay.
And we should have won. Really.
Yeah, they turned 2 turnovers forced by the defense late in the game, but we squandered it. We squandered it.
We didn't run it away. We threw it away.
We let them off the hook. They are who we thought they were.
Like I said, as bad as we played, we could have won.
So how do we win tomorrow?
We got to hurt Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Pain.
Concuss him.
Kirk Cousins?
Concuss him.
Oh, concuss him. No, but the Jets have a good defense.
Indeed. That's why I'm worried.
Yeah, me too.
And Jimmer, off.
Aaron, are you calling someone?
No, I'm checking to see if you guys are doing well or
Oh,
so far no.
no way.
This is Sprite. You folks just calm down. It's a long day.
Do you know why a cow has hooves?
Continue.
Because they lack toes.
I like that one as well. I think I think the Bills can be a good team, but we are in week 6, prove it to me kind of mode.
At the tipping point.
Nice.
You know, it's going to go. We'll see.
Yeah, but that's also a good cow joke.
I know.
We've got it all today, folks.
You ever been cow tipping?
No, I like cows. I don't want to tip them.
I tried it once. You can't do it.
No?
No.
What do you mean?
You cannot
Too
tip a
big?
cow. Oh my goodness. We had like 5 dudes, huge dudes. Could not tip that cow over. They just
wait.
stood there.
You had 5 huge dudes. Do you think, like, the Bills' defensive line could
Nope.
tip a cow
Nope.
over? No?
No way.
What are these theories or like long-winded
I've tried.
what's-its about tipping cows? You're telling me it can't be done.
It was me, Big Jim Azzarella, Kane Kelly. We could not tip this cow over.
Dave seems a little distressed at the fact that we're talking about tipping cows.
Well, you can't do it. That's all I gotta say. You can't
What do
do
you
it.
He said it's absolutely on brand.
So anyway, the Bills lost. They dropped to 3-2. There is optimism for the future, but we need to get through the Jets on Monday night.
Big game.
And we're
For
hurt.
both teams.
Right. For both teams. And both teams are hurt.
Yeah,
And I'm hurt.
that's your own doing.
No. Yeah. Anyway, I still think Todd had like dragged me out of Coggins last night. I still think I could have made it another half hour.
I don't think you would have made it today, though.
I didn't really make it today. I was in bed when you pulled into the driveway.
How did you get home?
How did I get home? Todd took me home last night.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I don't remember the ride.
Did you guys make out?
He wouldn't. No tongue. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we did. So, anyway,
Way to go, Todd.
for someone who I absolutely did not make out last night with, it is time for Jives
With Jenna.
It's time for Jive today.
All right, we got a special edition of not Live in the Alley, but The Living Dead in the Alley.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm getting better by the second.
Ready to talk
Sprite.
about some Jets?
Sprite.
That's up to you, Jimmer.
All right, let's talk about the Jets.
All right.
Sprite.
After missing the playoffs for like the past 100 years or so, this is supposed to be the year for the Jets. Gone is bust quarterback Zach Wilson. You have a healthy 4-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers starting at quarterback, relatively healthy.
Hang on, wait a second. He
Yes.
has 4
Yes.
MVPs?
Yes, he does.
How many did Manning have?
That I don't know.
How many did Manning have?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. 4?
4.
Ew. Guy's good.
You got offensive weapons, running back Breece Hall, who finished 4th overall in yards from scrimmage last year. Wide receiver Garrett Wilson, 2 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving years with a revolving cast of subpar quarterbacks throwing to him. A revamped offensive line featuring free agent acquisition and 8-time Pro Bowl player Tyron Smith. Let's not forget a defense that was 3rd overall last season. The outlook for the Jets after a Week 3 Thursday night win versus the Patriots, nothing but positive. There's the opening week loss at San Francisco, a shaky first half versus Tennessee. After that, the Jets played dominating football for the rest of the game against the Titans. Then the win versus New England, leaving them at 2-1. A lot of optimism at the time. Then came Week 4. You want a joke? Let's talk about the Jets' offense that game. The 1-2 Denver Broncos came in with rookie quarterback Bo Nix. I used the term football follies a few weeks ago. Let's keep it going. Jets offense, now keep in mind this is coming off 10 days rest. So like what they call the mini bye because they played the Thursday night game. First play from scrimmage. Rodgers sacked for an 8-yard loss. Second down, incomplete pass. Third down, 7-yard pass to Garrett Wilson. Big gain looking him straight in the face. He fumbles. Broncos recover. Next drive, Jets have their ball at their own 1-yard line. 0 yards gained. 2 false start penalties in a row on the offensive line. Next drive, 3 plays, -2 yards. Things then started looking up because on the next drive, there was another false start penalty, but they actually got 3 offensive yards. And it went on for the game. With this atrocious play, thanks entirely to their defense, they had a 6-0 lead at half off 2 field goals. Fourth quarter, down 10-9. The game came down to a 50-yard field goal attempt by Jets kicker Greg Zuerlein with 48 seconds to go. Wide right, Denver wins. I've seen a lot of bad Jets games over the past few years. This one takes the cake. How bad was the Jets' offense this game?
Sprite.
Bad.
New York's defense allowed the Broncos' offense for the game a total of 126 yards rushing and 60 yards passing, but the Jets lost. They only had 64 yards rushing on the day, total of 5 false start penalties, 13 penalties overall against the offense. Rightfully so, it was said Jets owner Woody Johnson was furious after the game. Post-game press conference, head coach Robert Saleh was asked about the false start penalties and stated it was an issue with Aaron Rodgers' pre-snap cadence that they would have to figure it out. To which Aaron Rodgers replied, "That's one way to look at it. Maybe we need to hold players accountable." It should be noted that in the previous 3 games, they only had 1 false start penalty. Last week on to London to play the Vikings. Now keep in mind that Jets owner Woody Johnson was a former UN ambassador to England.
What?
Yeah, he was. For like 3 years.
Speaking of England, happy birthday, Stuart.
Oh, happy birthday,
Hey,
Stuart.
Stuart, happy birthday.
Sprite.
Sprite. It was said that Johnson had a large amount of guests visiting him at the game to watch the Jets and Vikings play. Jets offense, terrible again. First half, total of 85 yards on 7 drives. There were 3 3-and-outs. Rodgers threw interceptions on back-to-back drives. The first one returned for a touchdown by the Vikings. Jets were down 17-0, but managed a Rodgers to Allen Lazard touchdown pass with 40 seconds left in the half, make it 17-7. Second half was better. Jets clawed their way back into the game. They were down 23-17 in the fourth quarter and driving when, with 2:25 remaining, Rodgers was picked off at the Vikings' 9-yard line. His 3rd pick of the day, ending any hope for a Jets win. Now, press conference after that game. Linebacker Quincy Williams.
Oh, Quincy.
Oh, Quincy. He also stated that issue of accountability, but he didn't specify that it was the players or the coaches. Was this a signal that the Jets D was getting frustrated with the offense? Was it a signal that he was getting coaching staff, or was it a shot at Rodgers?
I think it's a shot at Rodgers.
So this season, all the high hopes. A defense once again ranked 3rd overall. The Jets, as has been the case over the past 2 seasons, have been anchored down by a poor offense, currently ranked 27th overall, and a rushing attack that is last in the league. Owner Woody Johnson seen enough. Tuesday, after a 20-36 record over 3+ seasons with the Jets, head coach Robert Saleh was fired.
He was great in The King and I.
Probably was. The old Brenner look.
I love it.
Hey,
Come on down. Can you make it? Do we need to
do it.
Do we need to lift the tent? Can you get it? All right. Dog. Dog.
All right. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich was named the interim head coach. Jets weren't done yet. His offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett stripped of his play calling duties. Personally, and this seems to be the general consensus, the only reason he's still there is he's friends with Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, the GM. Rodgers
De
is the
facto.
GM, yeah.
Taking over the play calling duties is offensive game coordinator Todd Downing. Ulbrich and Downing will be tasked with turning around the Jets' offense, getting their 2-star playmakers back on track. After 5 games, running back Breece Hall, he only averages 39.4 yards per game.
He's not having a season.
Garrett Wilson isn't faring any better, slightly better, 58.4 yards receiving per game.
Now, the thing with Wilson that was, he was targeted, 22 times on Sunday?
Sounds about right.
For 50 yards.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like they were targeting down the field.
100.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
It comes to a lot of play calling, too, because the Jets have not aired it out at all this season. I don't think they've had
Well, they have a bad quarterback.
one pass over 20, 30 yards or so.
Yeah, like that 20-plus, like a 20-plus pass, 20-plus yard play, pass to run is what like they call it, explosive plays. Mm-hmm. And the Jets, other than like the other running back having a couple plays, are like at the bottom of the league in explosive plays.
Yeah.
Plays that chunk you down the field. Yeah, they're just not getting it out of, and Lazard's just going to drop the damn ball most of the time anyway. Jimmer.
Now, Josh, you mentioned quarterback play. Rodgers, he didn't go 9 for 30, but he isn't clicking with Jets receivers.
Wow.
Good shot. That was a good shot.
And at 40 years old, he is the oldest player in the league. He's lost his mobility, no threat to run. Old saying, Father Time is undefeated. Just catching up to him. He has been on the injury report the past 2 weeks with knee and ankle issues, but he is playing on Monday. Also on track to play is starting offensive lineman Morgan Moses, who has missed the last 2 games.
What a last name. Mr. Moses.
Morgan.
Yul Brynner was also in the Ten Commandments.
That's good to know.
Well, he was, and I saw Moses.
Sticking with injuries, but over on the defense. Defensive back Michael Carter is out, while linebacker C.J. Mosley, who's missed the last 3 games with a toe injury, is set to be back in the lineup come Monday.
He's a Bills killer. Mosley's always good against the Bills. He's a good player. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a really good player.
And you talk about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. You have to talk about disgruntled Las Vegas wide receiver Devontae Adams. Adams had his greatest success when he was in Green Bay with Rodgers as his quarterback, going to 5 Pro Bowls, being named first-team All-Pro twice. Long talk of Rodgers and Adams being reunited on the Jets.
I heard today that the Raiders might not trade him.
That, as was reported today, he is set to miss his 3rd straight game, as he's been out with "I don't want to play for the Raiders anymore" itis.
I was going to say hamstring.
The Raiders' asking price for Adams is a 2nd-round pick that whoever trades for him takes over Adams' full contract for the year, which would be a captain of $13.5 million.
Yeah.
It's rumored his preferred destinations are the Jets and New Orleans. New Orleans, he'd be reunited with his former college quarterback at Fresno State and former Raider teammate Derek Carr.
And former starter because he's injured.
Yes, we
Carr's
shall get
out.
to that in quick picks.
Oh, geez. Sorry, Jim.
Watch it, Billy.
I know. I think I'm gonna have to go get another
The
Sprite.
coffee.
I am also sharp today.
Really? Wow.
Fingernails sharp.
All right, going to finish up with some numbers. Not specifically about the Jets, but about a player that should be on the Jets. That is outside linebacker Hassan Reddick.
Oh yeah, the sitter.
Past 2 seasons with the Eagles, he had 27 sacks. He had signed a 3-year, $45 million contract in 22, but this season wanted to renegotiate his final year. Philadelphia was unwilling to do so and traded Reddick to the Jets for a 3rd-round draft pick. Jets were willing to take on his $15 million contract salary, but their stance on renegotiating was that they wanted to see Reddick perform on the field for them before making a long-term commitment.
Okay.
Reddick has yet to report to the Jets. After his Monday's game, will have racked up $5 million in mandatory fines. He's missed out on over $4.7 million in game checks.
And those fines are non-negotiable because
Yeah, it's mandatory by the
out
league.
of his rookie contract.
He said trade me back, didn't he?
He said he wanted to be traded. He didn't say necessarily trade me back to the Eagles.
Okay, yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? Send me back to Philly
And they get a 5th rounder.
in a Barbie car.
Now on Thursday, Reddick's agents, who were in negotiations with the Jets, tired of his holdout, dropped him as a client.
Oh,
And oh yeah, if he holds out the full year, guess who still has his rights for next year? The Jets.
The Eagles.
That's all I got.
Thanks, Jimmer. Jimmer, who is your favorite team?
That would be the New York Jets.
Okay. What?
Is that good for first down?
First down. Second down. Why did they change their uniforms again?
Because they wanted to honor the era of the New York Sack Exchange, with Joe Klecko going into the Hall of Fame this year.
Oh.
Sack Exchange being Joe Klecko,
Yep.
Mark Gastineau, Marty Lyons,
Gastineau.
Abdul Salam, who passed away this week.
Oh, Abdul.
The
What
age
a
of
great
71.
Abdul is a great name. Gastineau is a great name. Mark Gastineau should change his name to Abdul Gastineau.
You know what Abdul Salam
that's too much.
means? Means peaceful warrior.
Oh yeah, Salam.
Oh yeah, you know that.
No, Salam.
Obviously, right?
Salam in Arabic is peace be upon. Like, you know, it makes sense. But peaceful warrior, now it's kind of contradictory. Third down.
All right.
Why don't the Jets have a jet as a logo?
They do this year.
No.
4th down.
It's one of their
It's not. But it's the thing on the Jets. That should be like an actual jet. It should have windows on it at least.
You never specified that in the question.
Well, listen.
Can't change the question afterwards.
Listen to me, New York. Change your logo to something cooler.
Like something from New Jersey.
Yeah, where
Like
you
the Sopranos or
where
something.
you belong. Yeah, wouldn't it be awesome if Tony Soprano was on one side of the helmet and then like cousin Paulie was on the other side of the helmet?
That would infringe on Bill's Mafia, though.
No, ew. I don't like the Bills. I get it, but I don't care that it's called the Bills Mafia. I think it's silly.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
That's a hot take.
I don't want that
That
on a
is-
T-shirt.
yeah.
You know, I don't. I don't know. I can't just say Bills fan crew.
Now that sounds horrible.
Really?
Way to go, Billy.
That
This
sounds.
has got
That's
Bill's fan crew.
Yeah.
I'd like to be on the fan clue.
The fan clue.
That too.
Sprite. 4th down.
Oh, we're still going. All right.
Yeah, I'm not done with you yet. I'm tired and cranky. I'm not done with you, Jimmer. 4th down. Do you like nuts in brownies?
Not necessarily.
Good answer. You get a 1st down on that one.
All right.
What about walnuts? I like walnuts and brownies.
Do you?
I'm not going to go bananas if it doesn't have.
Wait, what about
walnuts
nuts?
or bananas? But
What about nuts in your banana bread?
yeah, it should be
Yeah,
in
it
there.
has to be.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
My
Has
mom
to be.
cooks 2. One with nuts, and then one for sane people like me.
How do you feel
Without
about
nuts.
zucchini bread?
Zucchini bread's pretty good.
It tastes the same as banana bread.
No, there's a
think
difference.
It's pretty
There's
close.
a difference.
I don't
There's
think so.
a little difference.
One tastes like
I put
banana, one
nuts in
tastes like
that, too.
zucchini.
All right. Do you think, Jimmer,
Yo.
6th down,
All right.
do you think that the Jets players would eat banana bread with nuts?
Some of them would.
I bet Aaron Rodgers wouldn't.
I was just going to say, do you think Aaron Rodgers would?
It was laced with ayahuasca, you would.
And
Wow. He wants some mushrooms in his bread.
Ew.
he's not healthy. Like when he drops back, like he doesn't, he like scuttles back in his drop back. He's definitely not right, especially after the injury last year. He can still throw it though. I mean, his arm is insane.
Yeah, it's like bad mechanics all the way around.
And then, but
You wouldn't put him on a training.
no, right on a
video
video.
for-
Yeah,
right.
he's also 40.
Yep. Oldest player in the league.
Speaking of 40,
Double A's, how old?
wait, let me guess. Wait. 40. Wait, hang on. Wait, 2007. 45? 46.
45.
44.
45.
How old are you?
44.
And your dad is what, 42?
Yes.
I thought so. Speaking of double A, it's time for
Q&A.
With Dubla. What's he doing? Are we all in the frame?
Oh, hi.
I think we should.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, what happened?
I think we should
Has it been
scooch.
black all the time?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we should scooch closer because I'm cold.
Well, how the hell do you know what's going on then?
We don't.
Oh, no shit.
Have you
We
seen
never
the
know
show?
No, I actually haven't seen it. I've been on it, but I haven't seen it.
I mean, we make YouTube look good.
Yeah.
Are we on YouTube live today?
Yes.
You are the best.
There's a decent chance, he says.
He is
Conflicting reports.
conflict from
All right.
from YouTube.com.
So I'd like to play a game today,
All right.
okay? The game is called Who's Number 2?
Ooh. I like the
That sounds scary.
the foreboding voice there.
What I want you to do is team up as a group. I'm going to give you an AFC East team and who their leading passer in all-time history is, and I want you to give me the number 2.
Okay.
Who is second in their history as the leading passing yards?
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so the first team we're going to do, I think, is going to be easy. That's why I wanted to start with them. Just a little warm-up. Indianapolis. The leading passer is Peyton Manning.
Weird.
Who's number 2?
Andrew Luck.
Jeff Hostetler.
Burt Jones.
All three are incorrect.
Jim Harbaugh.
I thought this was gonna be an easy one.
I know.
David died right away again because I'm bad at my job.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck is 3.
Wait a second. Colts?
Johnny Unitas.
Johnny Unitas.
There it is. There it is. I thought for sure that you were gonna nail that one.
See, we're a good team.
All right, let's do Jacksonville. Mark Brunell is number 1. Who's number 2?
Blake Bortles.
David. Okay, I was gonna say David.
All
Garrard,
right.
What was your guess?
Oh, wow.
David Garrard.
That
Forgot
was
about
number
Garrard.
3.
Garrard was sneaky good.
Well done, guys. You got 2 of the 3, or all the 2 threes. I wrote down the 3s just as a bonus question, but you guys are nailing that. So
Who does
you're getting
number
the threes.
2 work for?
So far, 3s are
Number
bad.
Who does number 2 work for?
So that's how I was gonna introduce it, but I couldn't get the voice right. So I didn't.
I just
I'm
love-
glad that you did it.
I love that part of the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Houston. Matt Schaub is number 1.
Yeah, duh.
David Carr.
David Carr is 3.
Good on the threes, man.
Yep.
Hang on a second. David Carr, Matt Shaw,
I don't
Deshaun
know.
Watson.
There it is. You got it.
Ew.
Yeah,
I didn't like saying his
I
name.
didn't say it because I didn't want to say it.
Oh.
All right.
I knew it.
Tennessee. Warren Moon. Technically an Oiler, but
Steve McNair.
he's included in it. Steve McNair is correct.
He did.
Any ideas on number 3?
Tannehill.
Tannehill.
Nope.
Nope. No, it's not.
Does
Older.
Does this include when they were the Houston Oilers?
Yes.
Dan Pastorini.
Older.
Nice pull.
Ooh, older than Pastorini.
He also kicked.
George Blanda.
There you go.
Man, you were good.
He's
All
old.
right. This one, I didn't realize this. Kansas City. Pat Mahomes is number 1.
All time. He's
So who's number 2?
Len Dawson.
Nailed it. How about number 3?
Steve Young.
Anybody on a number 3?
yeah.
Steve Young.
I'll give you a number 3.
Joe Montana.
Alex
Hang on.
Smith.
Alex Smith is who I was gonna go with.
Nope.
Maybe suck.
This guy played for another team after he was done.
As some do.
He may have been a Ram. Trent Green.
No.
Oh.
That one's tough. I wouldn't have gotten that one myself.
I forgot he played for them.
Yeah, right.
We're good.
All right, Denver. This one surprised me too. Number 1 is John Elway.
Right.
Who's number 2?
Bubby Brister.
It's not Russell Wilson.
Nope.
It's not
Jake
Bubba.
Plummer.
Oh wait, what team are we on?
Denver.
Oh, Cutler.
No.
Peyton Manning.
There it is.
Oh,
Peyton Manning
man.
is number 2 in Denver history and yardage.
Wait, he was there 2 years?
Yeah.
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 Oh my gosh.
So number 3, he was a Miami Dolphin for a long time and then came to Denver. His dad was a quarterback.
Dan Marino.
Greasy.
Yep.
Brian Greasy.
Brian Greasy.
Yeah, you got it.
What a greasy family.
All right, so the Chargers. Phillip Rivers is obviously number 1.
Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts is number 2. Who would be number 3?
Drew Brees.
Nope.
I thought it was-
Brees was only there a couple years.
Hey, well, Peyton Manning was only in.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Not Stan Humphries.
Nope.
Oh,
This guy actually plays today.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah, right?
That is so
It's
weird.
interesting to to look at this list and see
Yeah.
some of these guys have only been around for a couple of years and they've already outscored
Oh, Pat,
quarterbacks from the
Yeah.
past. It's crazy. Raiders. Derek Carr is number 1. Who is number 2?
Ken Stabler.
That's correct. Any idea on number 3?
George Blanda.
Yeah. Who is
Yeah.
Who's number 3?
This guy actually had a cannon for an arm.
Jeff George.
Not Jamarcus Russell. Nope. Cutler? Didn't he play for the Raiders?
No.
No. Okay.
Rich Gannon,
Rich
Oh,
Gannon.
yeah.
Got Super Bowl.
Super Bowl winner, right?
right? All right.
Or Super loser.
Super Bowl loser.
This one just made me
loser.
laugh. Cleveland. Brian Sipe is number 1. Who's number 2?
Vinny Testaverde.
Otto Graham.
Otto Graham.
Hey, sorry,
yet-
Otto.
Any idea on number 3?
Not Deshaun Watson.
Nope.
Vinny Testaverde.
Bernie
did you say
Kosar.
that right?
Bernie Kosar.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
who I was thinking of the
Yep.
first time. No, Otto Graham, sorry. Otto Graham's family about exhuming
Yeah,
his body. And doing things with it.
Pittsburgh should be pretty easy. Ben Roethlisberger's number 1. Who's number 2?
Bradshaw.
Cordell.
And Cordell.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured you guys would get that one.
Slash.
Baltimore, Joe Flacco's 1. Who's number 2?
Trent Dilfer.
No.
He was horrible.
Yeah, he was horrible.
But yeah.
Wait, who's number 1?
Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
It is.
Yeah.
Any ideas on number 3? This
Tyler
one might be,
Harbaugh.
Elvis Gerbach. Nope.
Oh man, that's a great name.
this one would be tough, I think.
I had an Elvis Gerbach card.
Kyle Bowler.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's actually 3rd in their passing rank.
You know where Kyle Bowler
That
went to
tells you
school?
how bad they are.
Right?
No.
Cincinnati, Ken Anderson's number 1. Who's number 2?
Boomer.
Boomer.
Sison?
Boomer is 3.
Boomer's 3.
Burrow.
Nope.
Palmer.
Nope.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
Nope.
Ken Anderson.
Actually, I think Palmer was 4.
In the last how many years was this guy there?
He has a nickname, and it is
Icky Woods.
The Rod.
a projectile.
The
Missile.
cannon.
The Red Rocket.
Oh, Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. That one surprised me.
Wrong kind of nickname for
Well, he
that.
was there for a while,
It's
though.
actually
Yeah,
a
he
red
was.
rifle, but
All right, let's do.
They made the playoffs every year and lost in the first round.
Let's do New England. Tom Brady's 1. Who's number 2?
Steve Grogan.
Number 3.
Tony Eason.
Nope.
No.
Drew Bledsoe.
That's the answer.
Yeah, okay.
Miami. Dan Marino's number 1. Who's number 2?
Bob Greasy.
That's true. Who's number 3?
Tannehill.
Tannehill is the answer. You nailed it. All right. You should know Jets. Joe Namath is number 1.
one.
Who's number 2?
Ken O'Brien.
That's correct. Who's number 3? This one's tough.
Richard Todd.
Yeah, nailed it. Well
Pennington's
done.
not up there?
He's probably.
He would have been
He'd be
my.
close.
one of
Yeah,
my
Pennington would have been my guess for 1. I mean, in that many years, no one's thrown for more yards than Joe Namath.
So obviously we can do the Bills here. Jim Kelly's 1. Who's number 2?
Josh Allen.
Not true. He is
Joe
3
Ferguson.
right now. Joe Ferguson is number 2.
He was pretty bad.
He wasn't bad. He was decent.
The Bills were bad when he
Little
was there.
bonus. Running back. Thurman is 1. Who's 2?
OJ.
Andre is number 1. Who's 2 for receiver?
Eric Mold.
Yeah.
True. Who has the most sacks? Bruce. Who's number 2?
Jerry Hughes.
Nope.
Is this player playing in the NFL right now?
Phil Hansen.
No. He played after Bruce.
Sam Washington.
He is a defensive end.
Von Miller.
Nope.
Come on, Bills guys.
He has the same name as me.
Aaron Schobel.
There it is.
Oh, I forget about him.
Yeah, I forgot he
He
had
was
it.
Schobel
great.
was,
He
he
was
was
great.
Schobel was actually very decent.
Yeah. What TV show that everybody loves do you hate?
Ooh.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's a movie.
That's a movie.
I hate that show.
What was the one that was on Netflix? Tiger King or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was stupid. That was dumb. Jesus. Everybody. Oh, it's so great.
Oh, what's that? What's the other stupid one? With the. I can't remember the name. That's how much I liked it.
Perfect.
There is a sitcom that everybody likes and I think is garbage.
Which one?
I don't know.
I'd say
know.
pretty much anything on network TV these days, but
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, like classic show-wise, trying to think. There is like a sitcom that, oh, you gotta watch it, and then you watch it. It's like this is garbage.
I like Friends. I like Seinfeld. I like The Office.
The Office. I'm
Cheers
not
was
a
good.
fan of The Office.
Well, you got to get into it.
No, I don't.
Mine was Seinfeld. I never.
Oh, I
got that
love-
one. I didn't enjoy
Oh,
it. Yeah. All right. Last question. What is the weirdest injury you ever had?
The weirdest injury. Weirdest injury?
Weirdest.
This morning when both my calves were cramping at the same time. Ooh. I needed
I had an
bananas.
apartment that had a wood floor. I went to grab something off the floor, and I got a splinter.
yeah, that's the worst.
No! I did break my big toe coming down the stairs in high school.
Yeah.
And I got to the bottom step, and I my body was a little ahead of like the rest of my body, like, so I tried to compensate. My big toe just went like that, and just cracked right underneath my foot.
I had the same one as you, Billy. I was playing volleyball, and one time I landed on my big toe, and it curled under.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And I kept playing, of course. And every time I jumped, spiked it, landed, big toe under.
Oh.
It just kept happening.
Just worse.
Like that.
There
goes the big toe.
Yep.
Mine was playing football. I got my finger caught in the face mask of another
Nope.
gentleman. And as you can see today, I still have a very large bump that lives on from that day.
All right.
That is a hump from
It
hell.
was not easy to get it back out. Let me
Permanent
just say.
reminder.
Hey, settle down, guy. Let me
He's
hold
trying to
on.
pull away. I'm like, hold on, I'm still attached to you.
Wow, the Bears beat Jacksonville 35-16.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, that's it for me.
All right.
still trying to think of that show.
Was it quick picks?
No, but it is time for quick picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for quick picks.
And since I didn't have a pen, I'm reading it off my phone like a real professional.
All right.
Let's start off with those feisty Arizona Cardinals at the Packers.
I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, Packers
What
are
was
giving
the-
5.5.
what was
35-16.
Oh, did we talk about that?
Yeah, we
No,
just.
not really.
I was taking a nap.
Yeah.
Green
Okay.
Bay is giving 5.5. Green Bay is 3-0 straight up and against the spread against teams with a losing record this season. I'm going Green Bay.
Is Love out?
I don't believe so.
Love is always in.
Love is in the
Yeah.
air.
Like,
Tonight?
that Cardinals,
Hold on.
That Cardinals offense should be better than it is.
They came down 13 in the fourth quarter at San Francisco last week and won.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but they should be dominant, I think. Like, from beginning to end. If they are that, they win. I'm going to go Cardinals. I think that's going to happen.
I'm going to go Cardinals, too. They're sneaky, kind of good. And Murray's okay.
And the defense is just good enough.
Yep. I'm going Cardinals as well.
I'm going Packers because I just don't like Kyler Murray.
I don't either.
I don't like them either. Packers at home.
All right. And a divisional matchup of two teams destined for greatness. The Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans.
Titans are actually favored, giving 2.5. Guess whose D has allowed the most yards against this year?
The Colts.
Guess whose D has allowed the fewest yards against this year?
The Colts.
And we'll get into that more next week. Anthony Richardson is not playing. Jonathan Taylor is not playing. So I'm going Tennessee.
I thought they said that he had a chance to play.
They announced, Adam Schefter announced about 11:30ish
Oh, okay.
that Flacco's going to play.
I don't know. Like, Flacco's kept them in all their games. But you said the Titans' D is so good. No. Levi makes a mistake. The Colts win.
I'm going to go with the Colts as well.
I'm going to go with Levi makes a mistake, but not as laughable as they have
As
been.
usual.
Also, I think the Titans have a good running game. They get Tony Pollard has been okay.
Yes.
Like I'd take Titans at home.
I will take Pollard and the over on rush yards
Yeah.
all day
definitely.
today.
Yeah.
So what'd you bet, AA?
I picked the Colts because Titans quarterback is going to make mistakes, but Pollard will run for a fuck ton of yards.
Well, that's a lot. Hey, congrats! Your first time.
Yeah, sorry. That was definitely a big F word.
Pop your language.
Normally I'm an
Sherry.
F word guy.
Yeah.
That one snuck out.
Well, speaking of sneaking out, the Texans sneaked out of their own stadium with the win against some other team last week.
Yep.
Texans at the Drake May Patriots.
Drake May Patriots getting 6.5. Like you stated, third overall pick Drake May making his first start at quarterback. Houston all-time 0-7 at New England. That streak ends today. Give me Houston.
Oh, give me Houston all day. Like, that offensive line of New England is going to get me killed
Yes. Look what they did to Brissett. Brissett can move.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
he's
enough.
getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that too, but I mean, it was every game
Yes.
he was on the ground.
Yes, and dinged up by
Yeah.
the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Texans.
I'll go Texas. Did you see Nico Collins is on the 4-week IR?
Yes.
Like, I guess on the touchdown against the Bills last week,
He pulled up lame on his hamstring.
yeah, hammy, yeah. Yeah, probably Texans. Tampa Bay at the Saints.
Saints are getting 3.5. Rookie Spencer Rattler getting his first career start at quarterback New Orleans. Last year, quarterback Derek Carr missed 3 games for the Saints. New Orleans went 0-3. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like, oh no, are you getting
your
dripped on?
treatment.
Aw.
Yes.
From an air conditioner or from the actual?
This is rain.
Is there baloney up there still?
What game were we on? Oh, Bucs Saints.
Yes.
So Tampa Bay's offense is pretty good this year. I'm not sure that Rattler is going to make the Saints better. I'm going Tampa outscores them.
I agree with you.
Oh, they got me.
They did well. Ha ha.
I think Spencer Rattler is a cool name.
I'll give it that, yeah.
He should play for Arizona though,
Yeah, wouldn't that be
with a
neat?
name like that.
Yeah,
Arizona Rattler.
yeah. I'm going for the Bucks to be a little bit of a bounce back after some questionable performances the last couple weeks. I still think Baker's is solid this year. Like, I think he's a good quarterback.
He just got outscored by somebody who threw 5 touchdowns.
He's average.
Well, I mean, that Thursday night game, like they blew that game.
I'm glad I'm not sitting over there.
Yeah, right.
The Thursday night game against Atlanta, they screwed that game. They screwed the pooch on that one. But I think they're back today, and you're playing a rookie quarterback, so probably the Bucks. In a game that we can all agree stinks, Browns at the Eagles.
I will pass.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is our biggest spread of the day. Eagles are giving 8.5. And just so you know, it is on local TV on Fox.
What time is this game on?
1 o'clock.
Crap.
It's supposed to be a one.
That's the one I'm gonna have to watch.
You know,
That's why I'm staying here to watch the red zone.
Deshaun Watson is pretty bad.
Yes.
This is where you go.
How bad is he?
All right. Raiders quarterback Gardner Minshew is the first quarterback to get benched this year. He has a cumulative quarterback ranking of 41.0. Watson's quarterback ranking cumulative so far is 21.0.
Oh, jeez. They're just playing him because they have
to.
Hate him.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is expecting starting wide receivers A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith to both be back from injuries. Philly. Give me Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
Ooh, we
I'm
had
going to give this. This is going to be my Sprite game of the week.
Yep.
Sprite isn't paying me anything yet, but they will after they hear this show.
Yep.
don't
Washington,
ever use our name again.
They're going to send you cease and desist
Cease
letter.
and
please stop. When you hold the bottle, please cover the label.
At least we have to blur this out, Dave.
Ooh, who put the table up upside down?
Yeah, we just threw it together. We weren't sure what to do with it.
Yeah, well,
Somebody was inside.
Somebody was late.
I wasn't late. I was right on time.
How do you know we're talking about you?
Because it's obvious, James. No, the Sprite. Billy's Sprite game of the week.
Sprite game of the week. Baltimore is giving 6.5.
How did you know? I didn't say it. You were good. You are good.
Didn't you just say
You did say it.
You
yeah.
just said Billy's Sprite game of the week.
Yeah, but I didn't say that it was Washington, Baltimore.
You did the first time.
Yes, you did.
Damn it. I was hoping you were like a mind reader. I'm wearing a tinfoil hat next week.
I'm just covering, so I'm actually.
Me too,
Washington-
so I don't get wet.
Yeah.
Washington at Baltimore.
And this game is also on local TV on CBS at 1.
This one's going to be good.
I'll
Yeah.
take this one.
Now, not counting Thursday's San Francisco-Seattle game, Washington has the number 5 offense in the league in total yards, number 1 in scoring. Baltimore, number 1 offense in total yards, number 2 in scoring. Deciding factor for me is Lamar Jackson is 21-1 in career versus NFC teams.
And yeah, that's
So I'm
wild.
going Baltimore. is shootout.
It has to be Baltimore, but man, I think this is going to be a great game.
Oh, I think so too. It's gonna be should be a fun game to watch.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
38, 35.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tie.
Ooh.
40 to
41-41.
Close. I'm gonna go with Washington.
I'll take the over.
I'm riding the Washington fun train. A couple weeks ago, I did pick them over Cincinnati on the road.
Yes, you did.
And I'm sticking with the fact that Jaden Daniels has a real chance to be Offensive Rookie of the Year
And MVP.
and MVP. Yes, absolutely. Like right now, first 5 games, absolutely. I mean, his numbers are amazing.
Do you know the last time a rookie won the MVP?
No, do you?
Nope.
Well, has it ever happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I was asking you.
Okay. And
would say no.
The 4 o'clock slot. Ooh, man, watch out for those Denver Broncos. LA at Denver.
That would be the Chargers at Denver. Denver is getting 3. Chargers have lost 7 of last 10 versus the Broncos. Haven't won in Denver since 2018. Chargers have not scored a second half touchdown since week 1. Denver is tied with Pittsburgh for second fewest points against with 73. Who's number 1? The Chargers.
Really?
Only 50 against, but they've only played 4 games.
Right.
But I'm still going with Denver on this one.
I don't. It
I
doesn't
think
feel
Denver's on a
right to
roll.
take Denver because the Chargers should be the better team. But
That's what
I think Denver is. So I'm gonna have to roll with
We've
Denver.
thought that the last 5
Yeah,
years.
I know.
Chargers, they're going to be good.
Yep.
And you know what? They stink.
And
Yeah.
quick answer: the last NFL rookie to win MVP was Jim Brown.
Oh, okay.
That was a long time ago. Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with Denver, too, because, well, this is when the Chargers win, though.
Yeah.
Actually, when you pick against them.
Denver. I have no faith in Bo Nix, but the Denver defense, just like the Charger defense, is good. But I'll take them the home team thing, I guess. Whatever. Not whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
we get it.
Pittsburgh at Vegas.
Vegas is getting 3. First 3 games of the season, Pittsburgh won with their D only allowing 8.7 points per game. Last 2 games, Pittsburgh losses. They've allowed 23.5 points against. Aiden O'Connell is in at quarterback for Vegas, and he finished the season last year 3-1. I'm still going with Pittsburgh, though.
I think that Pittsburgh pass rush might be the difference for this.
I agree.
Watt is incredible.
He is just unblockable.
No, he's, yeah.
They can put 3. They can chip a running back and have 2 offensive linemen on him, and he still makes at least a pressure out of it.
What?
So good. Yeah.
With a lot of good pass rushers
A
in the
lot of
NFL,
And the
he's
Raiders.
somehow still the best.
Raiders running back has done nothing this year.
No, he hasn't.
White has
Yeah, I got him on
nothing.
my fantasy
And they're the Raiders.
I
they stink.
So no running game and a pass rush. I think this is a perfect storm for a Steelers domination.
Oh.
They're not going to dominate. They're going to score 12 points and win 12
You're
to
probably
9.
right.
Fields has come back down to earth a little bit, but I think that, like, on that defensive point, the Raiders,
12 to 9.
no good. 12 to 9, I'm in. 12 to 9 and a half.
What is the over-under on that one? Do you have it, Jimmer?
I don't have that.
Okay.
It's probably like
36
30,
and a
yeah.
half.
Under.
push the under, he says, in a game that will probably go over. This is a spicy game, too. Detroit at Dallas.
Dallas is getting 3, and this is our national game at 4:25. Jared Goff, Detroit quarterback, has completed his last 19 passes straight. If he completes 6 in a row, he'll tie Phillip Rivers' all-time record. Dallas has won. Wait for this truck to go by. Dallas has won their last 6 games versus Detroit, but I'm going Detroit here.
This is in Dallas.
Yes.
It is in Dallas.
Haven't they struggled at home, I think?
Coming
They're
into the
better.
season, they had won 16 in a row at home, not including playoffs. They lost against Green Bay at Dallas in the playoffs last year, and they're 0-2 so far at home.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I think the home thing is a thing right now. I'm going to give Detroit the bonus that they're going to win it.
All right.
I'm going to go with Dallas just because.
You're smart and I'm stupid.
I didn't have to say it. Thank you, Governor. No, just because they win when they have to,
Yeah.
just to tease you.
Yeah, no, yep, that's a good point. But I feel like this is one of those games where it could look like that, and then, like last week the other night they got away with Dak making mistakes and still winning the game. But I think that Detroit has too much firepower where Dak will make a mistake, and they won't be able to make up for it because Detroit, even if Goff, comes from a perfect game to have an off game, they have so many weapons, too much speed. Like, they have one of the most fun offenses in football right now. I just think that's too much for Dallas. If they make mistakes, I'll take Detroit. Another game of the week. Not at all. Falcons at Panthers.
Panthers are getting 6 in all 3 of Atlanta's wins this season. They've been losing in the final minute of the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Since Andy Dalton came in week 3. Week 3, he threw for over 300 yards. Week 4, over 200 yards. Last week, over 100 yards. So he's going downhill a little bit.
That's not where I thought that was going to go.
Did you know he's the Bengals' second leading passer?
Yes. I do now. Let's put it that way. Carolina's D has allowed most points against this year. They allow an average of 33 points against per game. Atlanta, too much firepower.
Atlanta scored a ton last week. I think they're going to score a ton this week.
Hotlanta.
I think this is a blowout.
Hotlanta.
Cousins might throw for 600 yards in this game compared to 500 yards against a good ball.
He might not have to.
Oh, yeah.
He might get up so quick that they just run the ball.
He did that against a pretty good Buccaneers defense,
This
too.
might be a Robinson game.
How much is that corn?
Buccaneer. You taking Atlanta?
Yeah. Hotlanta.
Wait, what the hell happened? I know Seattle lost on Thursday night, a couple days ago. How the hell did they lose to the Giants, and the Giants didn't even have Malik Neighbors last week? I mean, a crazy blocked
It's
field
Thursday
goal.
football. Like,
No, this was last Sunday.
All right.
Yeah.
That's they've played already.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's a knock on Seattle more than it is anything else. The Giants should be horrible, and the
They are
Bengals.
horrible.
The Bengals' defense is horrible, and that's the reason why Burrow's out there throwing it for a gazillion yards.
Yo,
Come on in, come on in.
Oh, Lowbridge. Oh my God.
Anyways,
But anyways, Giants at Cincinnati at Giants,
What?
Sunday night game.
Didn't get this.
Giants are getting 3.5. Cincinnati has never won as a road team against the Giants. However, Giants quarterback Daniel Jones, of any quarterback ever with a minimum of 10 primetime games, he is 1-13. That's the worst ever. So I'm going with Cincinnati. High scoring affair.
and he makes more money than Josh Allen.
Yep.
I have no idea who to pick for this one.
The Bengals know how to lose,
Yes,
and they're
the
really
Giants are
good.
terrible, but they somehow can win
Yeah.
some games. I'm gonna go tie.
Nice.
Stealing that from me. Sorry.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Now what? Oh. I'm gonna go with the Giants just for fun, and because I want the Bengals to lose.
Right.
Get them out.
Yeah.
Get them out.
Yeah, I think if Burrow's Jamar Chase could end up being Offensive Player of the Year. He's on a roll. Bengals by 4.5.
Just barely covering the 3.5 spread.
That's where I'm going.
All right.
All right, Monday night, there is a game. The Bills are on the road at the Rodgers. And I am a little less pessimistic about this game than kind of everybody else. I think the Bills are going to be just fine. The Jimmer, take it away.
All right. The Jets are getting 2 points. Both teams
They're
come
gonna
in.
need them.
Both teams are coming in on 2-game losing streaks. Both quarterbacks had bad games last year. Rodgers threw 3 interceptions in a game last week, only the 6th time in his career. Josh Allen, 9 for 30.
That's pretty good.
Well, it's the first time any quarterback has 30 passing attempts and completed less than 10 in 32 years. When Stan Gelbaugh of Seattle went 9 for 31 versus
I remember
Philadelphia
that
92. You still got your Stan Gelbaugh jersey?
Steve Largent caught one of them.
More than likely.
See?
Over-under is set at 40.5. The past 4 Jets games have hit the under. Last 3 Bills road games have hit the under. Winner is in first place in the division. I think with the new coaching change, fires up the Jets. Close game. I'm going Jets 27-23.
This guy's crazy.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either. I'm scared.
I think the Jets' running game is going to dominate us.
As bad as it's been, right?
Which point I'd like to make is that's been the past 2 games absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
And they have the starting offensive lineman out the past 2 games, Morgan Moses.
It doesn't
Guy whose
matter.
name you
We
like.
can't stop.
I
the
know.
run.
That's the other thing.
Those guys are going to run all over us. It's going to be a close game. It's going to come down to a field goal, and
I don't trust our kicker.
our coaching staff doesn't make a great decision at the end of games. So I think this is a loss.
Wow.
I hate AA. I do not hate AA. But come on.
But you hate his pick.
I'm scared, but we win.
I'm just being realistic.
We win by a field goal. 3-0.
I think the Bills' defense is pretty good, and I also feel like with another week of Terrell Bernard back, even though
is he
Ed Oliver's out,
He's
I
out.
understand that.
That other kid's good, though.
Yes, and the rookie
From Duke.
had a great game. Carter had a great game last week, even a loss. I mean, the Bills' defense did tighten up pretty well after the whole first half thing.
2 drives, yeah.
But I feel like our guys on the end are excellent, and they can make tackles. If Taron Johnson can get healthy and come in, like, he's a difference maker. I'm not, like, this is part of why I'm not worried. I'm worried about the offense not getting their shit together, and I do feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game because of both offenses and both defenses. Both defenses are good. Both offenses should be
Struggling.
really good
But they're struggling.
and can't find any
Find the
mojo.
rhythm. Yeah.
But I think even with that, I think the Bills are the better team overall. And for that, I believe that they will win 6-0.
There you have it.
Missed
Wow.
extra point.
Well,
I have faith in it. I'm cool with
Well,
it.
he's not making field goals.
That's
my,
right.
my 3 is a drop kick from Josh Allen.
I was going to say
That's only worth 2, though, I think.
Yeah,
don't know.
They're
so
gonna
too.
they're gonna take a knee on the extra point.
They're going to get a rouge.
Yeah, but
Canadian rules.
It's gonna be the holder is gonna they're gonna snap it to the holder and he's gonna knee it for a 6-0 victory.
awesome.
He's like, I'm already on my knee.
Yeah.
So,
Go Bills.
Yeah, go
Go
Bills.
Bills.
Hey, bye.